Ano si joke lang Marianto. Today I'm going to talk about steam engines. Now you might wonder, what are steam engines? But before I tell you that, please subscribe to the channel to support us. Like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video. Comment down below something. In case you want to comment down below something about steam engines. In case you want to, understand that it will be removed. Spam bots, scam bots, removed. Defenestrating. The word defenestration is, should I allow that? I mean, so long as it is related to steam engines, good to go. For example, defenestrating a person who uses steam engines. Well, fun fact, a person defenestrating another pledge to that they use war. So yeah. Never defenestrate someone unless you want to start the war. In which don't start the war. What are steam engines? They are engines. Guess what? Nobody anticipated that, right? No, that's a joke. Which is run on steam in a closed circuit and only absorbing energy. Yeah, that's it. That's essentially it. You have engines which run on steam in a closed circuit and only absorbing energy. How do they work? Simple. Let me draw that for a second. Where is it? There. Okay. So basically, that is a boiler right here. Then there is a water compartment right up there. Then there is the steam itself that goes out. And then, well, you can do whatever you want with it. Like this. It's really that easy. Like, we could just make a piston right here, for example. Have the air move out and another pipe that only goes out when when the piston is up, meaning that, and then the steam flushes in there, meaning the piston is going to go down. And yeah, so repeat that and do you got some things, something that goes back and forth. Then you will link that down there to condense, then it's going to fall down, and then you repeat that. And since this is a closed circuit, no water is going to get out. You don't need to refill the water unless there's a leak. If you have a leak, the engine will stop working and you need to refill the water and fix the leak. Otherwise, you're going to solve the water again. What is the fuel for steam engines? Anything you can burn. Yep, anything you can burn. As long as it can burn and produce a fire, yeah, go on. You could use coal, you could use wood, you could use windows, remove the glass part, and thus the window is gone and you cannot defenestrate people out of it since there is no window. So yeah, you could practically just use it for anything. Others, like for example propellers, yes, you could use a piston engine for that. Like I just a piston engine, if you may ask. Oh yeah, I finally knew that you can that. How does the piston engine work, you might ask? Well, essentially just like this. Hey, I want a pen. That's still typing. Okay, ya gitu. Guys. Okay, so basically this is compartment. I seem to be getting better at drawing straight lines. That's not a straight line. There is a compartment. And then there is the gas. Like this is only for engines, okay? This is the ignition spark. Only for car engines. But I don't know if there is another. In this case, it would not be useful for the steam engine. Why? Because steam does not need to be ignited. That's the ignition valve. Then there is is that. Then here's the gas. Then there is this broad thing, which can fall, by the way, which can fall. Connected to something else. Basically like this, an axle. If it moves up, it also moves up. And rotation terms. So yeah, that's essentially how it works. And then it gets ignited, it gets pushed up, and you get yourself rotational energy. That's it. That's how a piston engine works. But for this one, it uses compressed air instead. You could make a one-way valve. Okay, because why not? You could use a one-way valve there. And since it is one way, it's trapped there and is forced to move the piston up. Once it moves the piston up, there will be less air there, and thus the pressure decreases, and thus the piston will be able to move down, which means that it is able to get rotational energy. I am drawing the axles very poorly, and in fact, it's not the optimal axle and not the optimal configuration. Like this, it can only move like a few degrees or something. Will produce, well, rotational energy. Yeah, I'm really bad at drawing axles. Let me just erase that one for a second. Then erase that, and yeah, that's it. Converts it to rotational energy, and you've got yourself a cycle that consumes wood or coal or window frames or doors or tables or even parts of the ship. Yes, you could just use parts of a wooden ship to, well, you're using the ship as fuel. So in fact, the ship is not really running out of fuel, especially if you're on a wooden ship. You're running out of coal, use the ship then. It works, but make sure to only take the decorative parts only, otherwise the ship will no longer be able to uphold itself and destroy itself. So yeah, I suppose that is it. Thank you for watching, and wait a second. Wait a few moments. Yes, it's also used in, guess what? Trains. Trains also use it. So, since wheels use rotational energy, they essentially work it like this. Then there is the axle. And then by this moving like around and around and around, it creates more rotational energy. So yeah, I suppose that is it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.